Hi guys, how are you guys doing today? If you want to see how I got this look using Champions Creations makeup products, then you should stick around and watch this video. So guys, like I said before, this video is going to be strictly about Champions Creations. They are a makeup brand and they sent me this huge makeup package. They sent me this eyeshadow palette called Insta Famous, and it has 12 colors of eyeshadows inside. This is going to be one of the eyeshadows I'm going to be using to create tonight. Insta Famous A, and this is Insta Famous B. A is more colorful, B is more of shimmery colors and very soft colors. It's not really like the B. So yeah, it is really pigmented. So I'm just going to try that on my hand, do a swatch. Hands are everywhere. I'm really not used to doing this swatch thing. They also sent me a couple of bronzers. They sent me this baked bronzer, basically how it is. This as well, really pigmented. It's also another baked bronzer, but this one is quite golden. It's quite golden and it's something like this. Loose highlighters, guys. They sent me about 3 different colors of loose highlighters, which I cannot be waiting to show you guys in the video. Now guys, this is their blush palette. I just recently fell in love with blush, and seeing this purple just made me think I could use purple blush. I didn't even know that. This is like really purple, you know. I really love this pink and this orange. I can't wait to use them because orange really makes my skin really look nice, especially when it comes to transition color. I have foundations and it's written Champions Creation, obviously, and it has, I hope you guys can see that, and it has HD matte foundation, 100% waterproof and oil free. It has SPF 45, which means it is suitable for Nigerians weather or African weather, and is more suitable if you're never in Nigeria. So they sent me different shades and I'm going to be doing this one skin color. But guys, can you see how the foundation is drying up? So it really is 100% matte. I think I might have to mix my foundation shade to get like my skin color, if you ask me. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below if which you think is closer to my skin and which you think I can use or I can work with. So yeah, they sent me a couple of pressed powders. There is one last foundation. Could it be my shade? That is not my shade. If anything, I'll have to add a lighter one. So yeah, these are the shades. Second to the last is this shiny eyeshadow. It's called the Heritage eyeshadow. Basically it's a combination of all the eyeshadows and some other cute colors. Let's get down to the video.
So guys, I'm just wiping my face from all that testing of foundation, and I'm going to spray my face with a setting spray. This is just to make my skin smooth, and then I put moisturizer all over my skin, and if you can notice, I'm using my hand to apply it underneath my eyes to stop creasing in future from my makeup. Then I use beauty blender to apply it all over my face. I'm using Stop Sweat now. If you guys know me very well, I have oily skin and I sweat a lot. I'm putting it on my hairline and places I sweat a lot. Notice I'm not putting it all over my face. You want this to dry, and once it dries, you see your face starts to cake. I used my primer off camera, and now I'm mixing Toffee and Classic Beige to get my skin shade of foundation. And yeah, I'm adding vitamin C to it just so to give it a very silky and soft look. I use brush to apply my foundation first, guys. This saves foundation a lot. Then I use my beauty blender to dab it into my skin, and voila, this is what you get. I'm using my concealer from Zico Cosmetics in medium beige to highlight underneath my eyes. Let me know if you guys want to see a contour and highlight video. I would definitely be dropping one soon, and I'm just highlighting every part of my face that I want to be highlighted. Again, I will drop a contour and highlight video very soon. I'm using Toffee to contour, and if you notice, the Toffee is really dark, so I won't be using it to contour my nose and my chin. I'm going to be using a lighter dark brown so that my skin is not too, you know, ashy and too dark from the darkness of the concealer. I'm using that on my Cupid's bow as well. Then you just want to blend all of that into your skin just so it sits properly. then you are going to take powder and set your face, not bake. And I'm just going in with Biscyle from the CPD powder palette, and I'm using this brush from Ruby Light Cosmetics. If you notice, I'm patting it into my skin, and I'm using Toast to contour as well. If you notice, I'm just putting all this, the dark powder in the contour part, and I'm putting the light powder in the highlighting part. And you want to make sure that you do that, and then you use your skin powder to blend everywhere, including the highlight and the contour. Thereafterwards, I'm going to use translucent to bake. So you see, I set before, but now I'm going to bake with translucent. Then you want to go ahead and use your skin color to do a reverse contour underneath your contour. Then I'm going to do my brows. Magic brows, where you at? Boing! Okay, then now it's time for eyes. I'm using P. Louise base in 01 as my eyeshadow base, and you just want to pat that all over your eyes and still use a brush to pat it into your eyes. You don't want to drag it to cause your eyeshadow to crease. I'm going in with this orange, and I'm creating an illusion on my eyes. I didn't really want to do cut crease, but yeah, here we are. I'm using that yellow to blend the harsh lines of the orange. Then I'll use a brighter yellow from the same palette to make sure that is reducing the harsh lines, and I'm using the Insta Famous A for this. That yellow gives me life. And yes, you just blend it in a circular motion. You don't want to take too much. I dusted it off obviously after I took some with my brush. I'm going to be cutting my crease now. Cut your crease now, precious. Cut crease time, yay! So I'm going to be cutting my crease now. P. Louise eyeshadow base I used, and I just want to cut my crease. Notice how the lines are going, and I just, you know, did the wing out. I have hooded eyes, so it's almost annoying for me to do cut creases, but I'm starting to love it a lot. I'm going to go ahead and add yellow from this Insta Famous B, and I'm just adding it all over my eyelid. You can see how pigmented that is. Yes, girl, blend it. Blah 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 blah. So I'm going to do it at the other eyes. Oh my days, that liner, hey, you sabi walk. So I'm just using mascara all over my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and use eyeshadow on my under eyes. Guys, I never do this. Basically, I'm doing the same thing I did on top. Orange first and dark yellow next, then blend it out with yellow. Yeah, same thing underneath, and I'm just blending my contour and highlights together, and I'm removing that translucent powder I put all over my face from the CPD powder palette. You want to blend that out, and yeah, look too fine. Now I'm doing my nose contour with powder. If you notice, I didn't do it when I was contouring with powder. That's because I didn't want to mess up my nose contour, but now I'm doing that, and I'm going to spray my face. This is not necessary to spray your face, but I like to spray my face. Yes. I'm going to be using blush, and orange it is. I told you guys I love this orange so much, so I'm going to be using the blush and then the bronzer, and I'm applying the bronzer slightly above my blush. Then I'm going to take highlighter. I need you guys to focus very well in this part. I'm going to take highlighter and put it on my T-zones. If you're following, you notice that bronzer comes slightly above the blush, and then highlighter goes higher than the blush. I'm putting it on my forehead and my Cupid's bow. I'm also doing it on my lips, at the top of my lips, my nose, underneath my chin, and then yeah, I'm drawing my lips. Usually people always ask me why I used to do my lipstick. I just use a dark concealer, apply powder, and I use a bright lipstick like this, and voila, that is how I get my signature nude lipstick. I hope I've answered you people's questions now. And yeah, that's the end of the look. Let me go and wear my white hair. Be right back.
So we have come to the end of this video finally. I'm sure you guys have been waiting for the end. I'm really loving my look. If you guys notice, whenever I do videos here on YouTube, I try to run away from dramatic looks, but this Champion Creation eyeshadows are really pigmented, and the colors were just calling my name, and I was just like, I need to create something different I've never done on YouTube before. And I decided to, you know, allow Champion Creation pop my cherry of dramatic looks on YouTube. this is generally my review on the product. I really like the eyeshadows, even though I noticed that most of the eyeshadows are repeated here in the bigger palette, but it's more economical in case you can't afford the bigger palettes. They have small palettes called the Insta Famous, which has nude eyeshadows. I use this gold in the bigger palette, that's yellowish gold, and this orange is what I use as my transition color. You notice it's very pigmented. I really love it. As for the foundation, where is my foundation? And they didn't really have my shade, so I had to mix caramel and classic beige. I hope I got that right. If not, I would definitely put that down in the description box below. Yes, and the powder, I love how the powder palette is so versatile, and you know, the dark powders for you to contour. I really like the contour that it gave me and the highlight on my face. If you notice, I didn't really use setting powder because there's obviously like different shades powders in the palette, so you don't even need to get a setting powder or like different contour palette or all of that when you have that. I mean, I contoured with the dark shades, I highlighted with the light shades, and you know, I use my powder, my skin tone powder everywhere on my skin. And as for, you know, what else did I use from them? I'm trying to remember. The glow, oh my days, the glow is amazing. Where is it? This bronzer is a must-have. I really like how, you know, blushy it made me look. When I started using makeup, you guys, this was one of the products I started using. Not entirely this brand, but the types of highlighter I used to use bronzer as highlighter. But you need to understand that bronzer is somewhere here, highlighter is here, okay? And the loose highlighters, I noticed that all the colors are technically the same. So they have one in Crystal Sand, they have another one in Bronze Sparkle, they have another one in Stardust. I use Stardust, and I noticed that most of them are all like, it's just a slight difference between them. So yeah, it's basically the same color, but just like tiny differences, which yeah, I could notice. With all said and done, literally said done, my pressed nails are from Pressed Nails by Ify. Sorry, one came off during the makeup tutorial, but they have amazing products. They're very affordable and they're African based, so you could definitely order from them. They do deliveries within Lagos and yeah, within Africa, so you could follow them on Instagram at Champions Creation. I'm going to drop their handle in the description box and underneath this video for you to see. Their products are very affordable, and like I said, it fits skin tone, every skin tone. In case you are like really dark, they have good foundation for dark skin people, because I noticed that there's more of dark skin people, and if you have an orange undertone, then these people should be where you should buy your foundation from. All right guys, we've come to the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this look, if you like any product from them, please, I need to see your comments in the comment section below. Let's interact. Let me know what tutorial you want to see next, what story time you want to see next down below. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.
Baby, let go of your heart. Baby, give your love to me. If you do, I'll never